let's roll. You know guys, I've been injured for quite a while, and mobility tools like lacrosse balls, right, the foam rollers, fitness bands, you name it, has been my daily companions and it's part of my daily routine. But today I want to talk to you about this bad boy, which is basically it's called Viper by Blackroll. Something what would happen when you would combine a simple foam roller in Germany. So that's like, I think the Blackroll was originally made in Germany, and yeah, it says that here as well. So what's so special about this bad boy? This is the first generation, so I got it maybe a year or a couple of years ago, and I've been using it like once a week when I was training regularly. And it's basically like a really firm foam with a core which vibrates, and it has been labeled as the most powerful vibrating foam roller. And of course it's self-charging and everything. It has battery in it. As you can see, it's almost drained right here. But this bad boy is quite something. This foam roller basically has three different options. One is quite easy, which is basically recovery mode. Another one is a bit harder, which is basically kind of like a flushing the myofascial adhesions and just making that myofascia to release itself. And last one is what we call a workout, which is basically what you would experience on a vibration plate in one of the gyms. So it gives a resistance, but how it feels basically is like, one is like an easy vibration with a foam rolling pain. Second one is like a chainsaw, and the third one is it's unexplainable. So I haven't yet discovered the use case for that. However, I think if you would have some sort of extreme tight hamstrings or something like that, it would be ideal to roll it out. Let me just show you what I'm talking about. That's one. That's two. That's three. And to be honest, it's quite hard to actually maintain it even in the hands. And if you saw in a demo that it actually goes and starts moving like on its own, like it has its own mind. What I discovered after using 1 year is that it's probably the best thing to use, especially if you want like a really quick release and release the tightness in your muscle. So let's say if a normal foam roller, a mobility session could take 45 minutes, with this bad boy it takes 15 minutes, 20 minutes maximum. So it kind of like reduces the time you would spend like by 2x, or like I even would say that it's like 5 times more effective, because the vibration actually also reduces the pain. However, you get that benefit of actually foam rolling, because the rubber here, as I said before, is really firm, so it's really hard to press in. It's like the hardest foam ever, and it's another probably benefit because it should last a lifetime as long as the core doesn't give up. You also might be asking, like, why would you want to upgrade a foam roller? Why would you just not want to stick with, like, you know, the basic one, the simplest, the cheapest one? Because this one comes with, you know, with a price tag. And a basic why is because it's so much faster to do what you need to do. It's also less painful, surprisingly, if you do it on, let's say, second mode, because the vibration soothes the soft tissue, and it also goes deeper in the soft tissue if you apply just pressure. So you didn't even need to foam roll per se back and forth. You can just apply your weight on top and just ease in, breathe in, and, you know, soothe yourself into that and relax the soft tissue, and the just vibration and the pressure itself does the trick. That's one of the best bits. And if you just want to do it like a quick mobility WOD, so you just roll on it, do like easy vibration, and that vibration just soothes everything around it, and it's much more quicker to release your muscles and adhesions, and much more effective that way. So that's the only plus. And if, you know, if athleticism is part of your lifestyle, if you run, if you cycle, let's say if you lift heavy and, you know, you get lots of muscle loss, you have lots of tight spots, trigger points, adhesions, whatever you call them, this thing is basically addresses. And, you know, there are different other things on the market which actually vibrates you know, like Hyperice I think has a sphere, and Under Armour has something right now, and Trigger Points have something like that, you know, vibration. But apparently this one, if they just, you know, German went crazy with that and just added full muscle into it without no kind of no safety or anything. It's just, you know, it does the trick, it's powerful, it's there to do the trick, it's there to release the tightness in your muscles and make you bulletproof as much as possible. Now from technical side, I charged it, basically using it every week, twice a day for, let's see, 20 minutes or so. I had to charge it every 2 weeks, which is pretty damn good because the power this one actually delivers is impressive. It's again like a chainsaw, which basically vibrates through a soft tissue, and it's, I mean, if you saw the demo, it's quite impressive how heavy the movement is. That's like a really quick take on Black Roll by Viper, the Hyperice product. And I think we came up with a second version right now. It seems a bit less rough with smaller ridges and a bit softer, which I guess it's pretty good. However, I mean, you know, it's not a pleasure sport. The mobility is actually always tough. So there's almost no need for having like a really soft foam roller, because again, you want it to be effective. And this thing does the trick. So yeah, I just wanted to share with you what was most effective in dealing with injuries and preventing injuries. And I think I could attribute most of it to this bad boy, because you don't even need to turn it on, and if the battery is exhausted, you can still use it. Which actually, the only negative aspect of this one is that it's rather heavy. So I don't know, I'm just carrying it in my hand like that, and has at least 2 kg, maybe 2 kilograms, and it's quite bulky as well, so it's not like you're gonna carry it with yourself to the gym. So it's kind of like a home thing, which you should keep at home and use it. And again, if you have any questions about anything mobility related or endurance related or lifestyle transformation related, I'm your source, and let me know in the comments what you think about this one, if you have one, if you spotted any negatives, or if you have a second version, do let me know, because I would be interested to find out like what's new out there and if it's worth upgrading. Peace. Did you like this video? If so, give a like, subscribe, or share with your friends. Show some love.